Good morning. Peanut butter toast like a kid. I got a busy day here. Doing a 5K test today, just to see what I can throw down. Last time I tested my 5K paces and speeds was December. It's now May. Yeah, end of May. So we're gonna see where we're at today. The point of testing the 5K is to see what my paces are for that, like max effort. And then we can take that data and put it into what would be my 10K, half marathon, marathon pacing for my training for the rest of Ironman prep. So this whole week was testing. I did swim test beginning of the week, tested in the 500 yard and 100 yard. I think we're gonna do a bike test next week, see what my new FTP is, and then like I said today, we're gonna do the 5K. But so it's gonna be a short run this morning, not a really long duration or long distance. So I don't really like to eat a whole lot because I want to be light and feel good in my stomach, but I never do a workout fasted, even if it's just drinking carbohydrates. But this is my typical, like, under an hour duration workout meal. So it's just a piece of Dave's Killer bread with peanut butter, half a banana. I usually do my coffee, just 1 cup, and then I'll sip electrolytes until I get to the park to do my workout. So it's kind of where we're at. I'm hoping to really throw down today. I think my best 5K ever was like 21:40. So today the goal is to start the 5K at a 7-minute per mile pace and then build into something in the 6s. So like if I start in the 7s, ideally, if I build into 2 faster miles after that, I should hit a PR. So I just gotta hold it. I am a little sore today too. Finally ramping things up, and then me and 4DH had a golf day on Wednesday too, which I'm not in golf shape, just Ironman shape. But I'll chat about my 5K after we're done. And then later this afternoon, we'll go into some other details of what the next few weeks look of my training. So let's do it. Bye. Fucking beautiful day. Let's go. Yep, that's an apple cannon. Hello. big day. So I'm down at this park. I actually swim down here too. It's like a park track, or a track park, if you will. It's all macadam, but it's like I think it's like a 0.9 like loop. So it's nice to throw down some mileage. It's flat. But had the 5K test today. Did a 15-minute warm-up. Went through my running drills, and then just an all-out max effort 5K. So the goal was to start out at a 7-minute pace. As I usually do, I came out a little too hot. First mile was 6:46, and then no, 6:47. Second mile was 6:54, and then third mile 6:29. Actually had a PR today, so my final time 20 minutes 50 seconds at a 6:43 per minute mile pace. Really stoked about this. My old PR was a 21:40, so to almost shave like a full minute off my 5K, I'm pretty fucking happy. It's like 20 seconds per mile, so really pumped. Can't wait to show Kenny, Scott, and Natasha this time, and see where these new paces will take my training the next couple months. So I'm gonna wrap things up here, head back home, probably get like a little bit of food in me, rest for a bit, because I do have a bike ride this afternoon as well. And what I'm really excited about is I have a full day off tomorrow for Sunday, which does not occur often. So I'm gonna fully take advantage of that rest day. Probably get some things done around the house, but yeah, pretty pumped, guys. Fucking right. So on my way in, like when I got here, I get so nervous before these types of workouts, because I have such a high expectation for myself, and you know, because most of my runs are like an easier aerobic run, when I do hit this speed stuff, I really wanna throw down. It's why it's so important for me to, you know, stay hydrated every day, stay fueled every day, especially in the evenings, because I generally train really early. So if I put anything in my stomach late at night, even if it's not shit, even if it's not snack food, but any kind of dairy products really fuck with me. So like last night I ate as if I was racing today, which was some red meat meal. Like steak does really well for me. It stays with me. And then I just did rice and a little bit of veggies. Like I said, nothing to make me too gassy. But when I show up, I get so nervous, like I'm about to throw up. And I don't know what that's all about. It goes away within the first minute once I get started, but these are the style workouts that I was talking about in the last video, that my mind goes somewhere else. Like I literally can't think about anything else. I can't think about work. I can't think about any other obligations in my day, and I live for Saturday morning workouts. It's the highlight of my week. I need to get out of here. I need some water. Alright, we're back. Workout number 2 of the day. Got an hour bike ride. Nothing crazy. Coming off that 5K PR this morning, which is fucking awesome. But got home, ate some oatmeal with a scoop of farm fed and some peanut butter, and then a bunch of water, more electrolytes. And then I have some carbohydrates in my bottle here and a Gatorade. But yeah, then I laid around for like 45 minutes to an hour. Just let the food digest, recover a little bit. I am tired right now, but
This workout is just kind of like an easy ride with some spin outs. So just get the legs moving and flush some of that blood out of there from the workout this morning. But a lot of people have been asking the software that I use on the bike here inside. It's called Zwift with a Z. I don't know if you like enunciate the Z like Zwift. Sounds European maybe, or just Swift. But no, it's pretty cool. It's essentially a virtual bike world, and you can pair to it via a laptop or iPhone, tablet. And I have a Wahoo Kickr smart trainer, so it syncs to there, tells me my speed, my cadence, my power. My heart rate monitor hooks up to it. So it essentially has all the data. The smart trainer has all the data connecting right into Zwift, and then that gets uploaded into my Garmin app, Training Peaks, my training software with my coaches. So it's pretty cool stuff. And I think it's fairly affordable. I think it's like 20 bucks a month, somewhere in there. And you don't need a smart trainer to have a lot of success on Zwift. You can have just a regular bike trainer where it either hooks up, tire against the trainer or right into your rear sprocket. And then you can get like a speed and cadence sensor for your pedal and your rear wheel. There's a ton of options. You don't have to get an expensive smart trainer to take advantage of this cool software. But yeah, that's where we're at. Like I said earlier, have a nice off day tomorrow. It's around 12 o'clock here right now. So I just wanted to get this bike out of the way so that I can rest. I want to get pizza today. If I get pizza, I will put it in this vlog. Man, it's hot. It's getting hot in Western PA. I swear we were bitching last week or a week and a half ago that it was still cold and rainy. Day 2 in the 80s, and I'm feeling it. I'm always hot though. So I took notice of something Friday night after work, and I was always really bad with noticing these things. Instead, I just stay in my own head and either be quiet, or I wouldn't be talking to Kim much, or I'd be an asshole. But sometimes I have difficulty transitioning from work mode to like at home mode. And during the week, it's not so bad because I usually get home late, we eat, I'll either work out or shower, and then I go to bed so early. Like 9:30 that's a late night for me. So, but Friday night, got done work a little bit early, got home by like 5 o'clock, and from like 5 to 8, I was just in a shitty mood. And Kim kept asking, what's going on? Why are you upset? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And we were just sitting there, we were watching a movie, and all of a sudden I just like felt it like come over me that I just felt better. Like my mind wasn't racing. And I just think I have a hard time disconnecting and transitioning out of work into just being at home and being present. So I guess what the point I'm getting at is I never used to notice those things, and I'd let that drag on all night. And then I'd wake up Saturday morning and still be in that mood and still treating Kim like shit. And not like shit, we don't fight, but just petty stuff, being antsy and anxious and not really getting anything done or solving any problems. So biggest thing, if you guys are having issues with that too, that transition or being present at home, the first best thing you can do is be present and acknowledge it, that you're feeling that way. Tell your significant other, hey, I feel anxious right now. Hey, I feel just not in a good mood right now. And talk it out, because when you talk about these stupid little things that are in your head that are bothering you, you realize it's really, there's no problem, it's not a big deal. I mean, that's really where the no problems, just work quote came with All American Roughneck with me and Seth. And going through some hard times when we started the company, it was literally something we repeated to each other non-stop, that it's exactly what it means. There's no real problems in your life. It's just work. It's just you in your own head. It's you not talking out loud to other people, clamming up and holding those feelings up inside. But those feelings literally crush people. And I've been on that end of it and still trying to get better with it. But I'm feeling great today. I'm glad I shook that mood out last night, because I can't stand when it carries through my weekend. Honestly, I think talking on camera to you guys too helps quite a bit for me. So if you have a problem talking with other people about it, try writing it down and see if there's something you immediately have control of that you can fix and solve and move on. Or acknowledge that there's nothing to fix, that everything's good, and appreciate what you got going on. Another big question I get asked a lot is if I'm still on keto. I am not eating a ketogenic diet right now. I probably stopped keto around June, beginning of July of last year, after I fully committed to doing Ironman Florida in November. I couldn't sustain the longer workouts anymore, or the multiple workouts per day on keto. I just couldn't. There's a lot of people that said they have no problems, like these long rides, long runs on keto. But I mean, if you're working out for 2 to 3 hours a day, it's really hard to fuel those workouts and still be in like a keto state where you're burning fat. And it just, I don't know, it didn't work for me. But transitioning from keto, out of keto last year, all I started to do is I pretty much ate the same, and then I was just adding carbohydrates pre-workout or intra-workout. And then I rode that out for a couple weeks, and then when I noticed that wasn't becoming enough, because I wasn't loading up on those carbs at night, glycogen storage was always depleted, so that just wasn't working. So fully transitioned back into carbohydrates being my primary energy source, and no one really helped me with that. There was no book that I read, there was no video that I watched. Literally just kept trying things until they felt right. And the biggest hurdle was stopping keto, adding all these carbohydrates, and keeping my stomach and digestion still right, because it was a little weird. But that all kind of cleared up after like 2 weeks. Apparently the whole like lining of your stomach and your digestion changes quite a bit between the two separate diets. So but highly recommend keto for fat loss. I was 270 pounds when I started keto in January or February of 2020. And then, oh, hold on. I got this, gonna get this cadence up. But yeah, I was 270 pounds and I dropped to, no, I was probably 255, 260. And then I dropped down to 210 in like 100 days. 110 days in, I was under 200 pounds. And I think I hit an all-time low last year of like 191. So for a fat loss perspective, yeah, keto's awesome if you do it correctly. And I had the success I did because my wife Kim was on keto. She had it nailed down. She was doing it for 2 years prior to when I started. And I just ate everything she did. So it made it really simple. I didn't do any of the math. I didn't log anything. I didn't cook anything. It was all her. So if you guys have any specific questions on keto, I can run them by her, or you could DM Kim. She loves helping people. Another big question I get, do I still lift weights? Kind of. Not like I used to. I do not train like a bodybuilder. I do not train like a power lifter. In fact, I barely have time for the weight room at all with all the endurance training. That being said, I always program in a weight training session. It's usually the middle of the week. And it's not a style of training like I'm used to. Still looking to build strength, but like not put on the size. So it's really just squats, lunges, RDLs. I always try to throw in some pull-ups at some point during the workout just because I like to keep my back strong. And then Mondays usually are mobility work. And then some sort of plyos thrown in there throughout the week too. The longest session of those three is maybe an hour. Mobility is usually 40 to 45 minutes, plyos maybe 30. And that's just to keep everything moving really well, keeping the joints healthy, keeping some strength under me. And it's something I never did. Seth's brother Jake is a chiropractor. He always bitched at me so bad how tight my legs are, how tight my hips are, how everything was fucked up in my upper back. And I've probably only been working on those things consistently for like 4 months, pretty much since the beginning of the year. Noticed a huge difference. My legs still are not very flexible, my hamstrings are still tight, but I think that takes the longest to really gain some progress with those. But Jake thinks I'm in pretty damn good shape. Now when I get adjusted, everything goes on its own. I don't feel all uncomfortable when he's trying to stretch my hips. So, do I lift weights? Yeah. But just to really better the things I'm trying to improve on from an endurance perspective. So, oh, got a visitor. Malamute.
Doing walkies. Is it walkie Saturdays? We'll be back.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. So this is what Zwift looks like. At 130 is my power. You can see my cadence, my heart rate. Got a 5-minute cool down right now, and then we're done for the day. But it's pretty cool, this little panel on the left hand side. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if that's focusing or not, but all my workouts get programmed into there. Tells you what to do, power to ride at, cadence to ride at. It takes the thinking out, which is great because then you can really focus on the ride. The only thing I dislike about this sometimes is it disconnecting from the Wi-Fi or from the bike. And then so each of those steps on the left, you'll get a gold star if you nail it. Well, if it drops off or disconnects from the Wi-Fi, you might lose a gold star. I don't like losing gold stars. But like I said, I'm cooling down right now. Gonna shower and rest up. Maybe an afternoon nap. Oh, I'm getting better at sleep. I know a lot of you heard the podcast when I was talking about 3 to 4 hours of sleep at night. Yeah, I'm getting better at that. Still not 100%, but the last 7 days I've been averaging 6.5 hours of sleep. That's a lot for me, instead of 3 to 4. Things I changed, I hate to admit it, not smoking weed right before I go to bed was number 1. So I'll still smoke an hour or 2 before bed, but right before bed it was keeping me from getting into that REM state. Number 2, I try to stay off my phone for at least, no, I'm not very good with it. It should be an hour or 2 hours, no screen time, but I'm getting better at not being on that thing. And then Kim found it's like a herbal tea that had CBD and a little bit of melatonin. And I've only been doing a half serving of that, and that's been helping me go down sooner. That was my biggest problem. I'd be tired, exhausted, and then I'd get into bed and my mind would just start going crazy again. So sleep's been good, but a weekend nap, even 20 minutes, feels like I don't know, feels like a 4-hour, 5-hour recovery. So that usually works pretty well for me. Oh, finally. Workouts are done. Time to actually eat what I really want. I'm a little behind on calories, I think, this week. Just tons of sweating from it being hot. We golfed this week, all the workouts. And I haven't had pizza in, I think, 3 weeks. Kim will probably say 2, but I think it's been 3 weeks since I've had pizza. I don't eat the pizza for any nutritional value other than just gaining back some carbohydrates, some energy, and just because it's my favorite fucking thing and I'm still a fat kid at heart. So I think I've earned it. Not sure where we're going yet. There's a place in Pittsburgh called Pizzeria David. I think it's David. It's David with an E, so I just pronounce it like that. Sounds more Italian. They have the closest thing to like back home where I'm originally from. We had phenomenal pizza there. And this spot in Pittsburgh looks very similar. Just haven't tried it yet. It's 45 minutes from my house. So to get it and come back with it, then it's reheat pizza. It's not the same. And it's not really a sit-down spot, so you can't go down there and eat. Trying to figure it out. But if we don't go there, there's another local spot. I'll give them a shout out if we go down there, because it is pretty good pie. I'm a big white pizza guy. White pizza, margarita, or just a plain. Save the meats. I don't need the meat sweats. Got the prize.
Pizza.
Got the prize. Let's put this salad in the back. Fuck that salad. We are at Ianni's Pizza, Delmont. That's their cheese pie, and white pie, no tomatoes.
You don't like tomatoes?
I like tomatoes, just not like chunky ones, not on my pizzas, not on my pizza pie. But Ianni's Delmont has some fire pizza. It's like real thin, crispy. Would you call it Neapolitan style?
Yeah, it's appropriate.
That's not right. I'm not a pizza review guy, but we're gonna get these hot babies home. Hey. Oh my God, don't give me that look. You can literally have anything you want. Oh my God, what a lady. What else you got? You got, oh, what? Ow, you're on my watch. How about another one? No, the other one. Oh God, you are rough like mommy.
What?
What? Might give you some crust. All right, me and Loons, we're gonna curl up and have some pizza on the couch, maybe find a movie. Might watch some golf. Kim loves watching golf at home. She doesn't like that. I'm definitely gonna have a beer. Actually, real quick, beer select. Foam Brewing out of Vermont. What else we got? I think this is all foam. We should definitely try it. Other essentials, High Noon, Kim's Basic. Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, cream soda, also very good. Sprite Zero, Diet Dr. Pepper, ooh. Cherry, this one's hard to find though, right babe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hit or miss.
Yep. So I'm definitely gonna have an IPA and probably finish these pies. Oh my God, what's she doing? What? What do you got? What? Hey. Let me get that. Let me get it. I'm gonna get it. What are you doing? Show your friends. Yep. She's such a bitch on camera too, literally, because she's a female dog. But I hope everyone has a great week or great weekend whenever you're watching this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following everything that we do with Axe and Sledge, All American Roughneck, and American Made Nutrition. Love you guys. Bye.